Okay, do I got any sound? Okay. Huh. Okay, we got sound. Okay, cool. Alright, looks like the stinging adversary is hauling butt. I don't know what his deal is. So anyway, we're gonna go ahead. I have, I gotta take these and turn these off. Alright, that looks a little bit cleaner. Those are all just a bunch of stuff. Alright, let's see here. Okay, so today we've got quite a few things we want to accomplish here. First of all, I cleaned up all the loose voxels and the loose, and all the loose little grids floating around. There was a lot of broken grid, and I felt like that was really needed. There's still a few more grids out there, and yeah, so we haven't seen any animals or any kind of creatures. We have modded out some creatures and encounters, but nothing's shown up, so it's probably because there's so many things going on with the space pirates, I think. But it looks like, it looks like we've got stinging adversaries, fleeting rivals, stinging adversary, looks like drifting pursuant, and a stash satellite. Ooh, we gotta go get that. Alright. Yep, that takes priority now. Let's drop this stuff. If we can get out there and get that stash satellite, that's gonna be brilliant, because that's gonna give us some advanced tools. So this is gonna be tricky, but we want to try to get out there and get to that. So let's go out here to the front door. Let's see if we can do it. I know that there's drones floating around here, but alright. Now, where is that stash satellite? Oh. What the hell is that? Not sure what that is. Alright, let's get the stash satellite here. It's one click out this way. We're gonna go up and over the mountain. And down the other side. Here's our stash satellite. Oh, nice. Let's see if we can... Oh, good, good, good. Alright, this is good, this is good. Alright, let's get this. Oh, yeah! Alright, let's go and get that. I'm watching to see if anything's rushing at me. And we're gonna take you. We can use the solar panels so bad. These are normally out in space, but I set up a grid that spawns these things because we don't have unknown signals when you're on solo. So I'm watching to see if anything's moving this way. And we could use this too, or salvage this sensor. Okay, cool. Rest of this is all salvageable. Alright, let's head back before we can get in trouble with anything flying around here. Oh, yep. Yeah, there's some stuff flying, I'm sure. Alright, let's get down here. Brilliant. Alright. You know what? We're gonna put the solar panels inside here for now. I know they don't do us much good in here, but we're gonna go ahead and stick it just for storage purposes. We're gonna put one, because you don't want to lose them. Let's see, where else can we throw one? Well, I guess we could just... No, we're not going to throw it in the... Oh yeah, we could just park it right there. Okay. And we'll go like that. And we'll go like that. Okay, cool. Wow. Yeah, that's going to be really helpful. Okay, I'm not sure what's going on with all that. Let's go find out what that is. I don't know what a remote drone assembly... That's obviously a spawner, but it's coming from above, which is weird to me. So, let's see here. Where's our seat at? Let's have a sit down. And let's take a look. Can we get into the GAT? And I want to see what's going on. I don't know if it'll let me control it from here. Oh, they do. Okay, good. Alright. So what is this? Alright, I'm not sure what that is. It's some sort of vessel. A ship of some kind. Huh, this is the first time we've seen a ship in the air that wasn't a drone. I don't know what that is. It's 264 kilometers, 65. It's holding position up there. It looks confused, like it doesn't know what it's gonna do. I don't know what's going on with it. That's just weird. Huh. I don't know. Alright, so the goal in this episode is we want to get our little things constructed. We want to get our vehicles constructed. I've got some design ideas, and I want to definitely I definitely want to get some stuff. I want to get a fighter put together, and I want to get the drill put together, and depending on how things go, we might get started on our other vehicle too. It depends, because the garage isn't finished yet. So we're going to go ahead and get those done this episode for sure. Alright, so... It's chilly in here. Alright, so we got this put together pretty much for where we're at for this part. I think this is really going to work pretty good, so... oh, let's go ahead and drop off... Oh, look at this. Tier 2. Tier freaking 2, man. That's what I'm talking about. And we got a sniper rifle, too. I'm okay with that, too. Nice. Alright, well, let's go ahead and deposit the old stuff. And, oh, we do have some more NATO magazines we could be able to load up a few things. Let's go ahead and drop that off in there. No, it won't fit. Alright, no problem. We got this crate here. We really need to get this base put together, though, honestly. Alright, so this is our weapon system here, and we have a sensor, and I like that. We gotta put the sensor in right now. Don't want to wait. I'm gonna put it in right here. We need to have 2 sensors. That way when we're flying out of here, it automatically activates and opens and closes things for us. So that's the point of a sensor. And we tore apart the other thing because, you know, we've got a powerful need for these things. Alright, so let's go ahead and get in here and get to work. Alright, so we're going to need to get these things put in here. So I'm thinking for these thrusters, we want to be able to give ourselves plenty of room for flexibility for going different directions. But but especially we want to give ourselves some up and some down because we're going to be angling this in a lot of different directions and we need that. So we're going to go ahead and get this thing set up with 3 to a side for left and right shifting. We're giving this a go. We're going to give it a try. Uh-oh. We're green. We want blue. There we go. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay, cool. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Now, forward facing, we are definitely going to want quite a few on here. Oh, need steel plates for that. Alright, no problem. I'll just get another one. 1, 2, and 3. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and we need a whole bunch of these in front here because we want to have like some serious thrust, like ridiculous thrust. Because this is what's gonna, this is holding it in the forward, you see. Alright, so we've got a lot going that way. Steel plates to do it. Alright, cool. We're gonna go over here. We're gonna go 1, 2. Alright, cool. Definitely want some. Alright, and then we already have this one doing its thing. Huh. Now I don't want this thing to have itself a bit of an issue. Want to have a really good setup. Here we go. Alright, so let's go ahead and get these things in place. Oh yeah, we also need vertical. Why, you ask? Well, because we're going to be tilting it in directions that you're not necessarily thinking you're going to do it in. Alright, so that takes care of that. So let's go ahead and get the rest of these in place. It's all about strategic placement. It really truly is. All right. This one in place. Okay. I have to admit, I was really excited to see a stash satellite, because that's like the only way you can get a tier 2 tool for this playthrough, because you can't make it. So it's like when I see that, I'm like all excited because I know. And what do you know? We've got enough for 2 more thrusters. So I'm pretty sure we got everybody all made up here. Yep. Well, we do have the drain on the battery that we have to consider too. And that is another consideration for sure. So, I'm thinking actually we're going to put these in a different location because I want them to be easily, you know, I want them to be able to be, oh, huh. Alright. I guess that makes more sense, actually, to put him in that far. Gyro here, and a gyro here. Alright, cool beans. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to put a conveyor right there. Oh, we need interior plates for that. Alright, no problem. Let's get some interior plates. Pretty sure we got plenty of those in the giant bin. I'll probably want some piping too, I bet. Alright. Hopefully, this design is a lot better with a lot more versatility. I did have an idea. And that was to put a conveyor down here that was a sorter and have it shoot it out the sides. Okay, so let's see here. We're gonna get we're gonna get these done. Alright, there's one. Oh, I need bulletproof glass for that. Well, let's see here. So let's see here. There they are. Now we're gonna see if we got. Now I don't know what kind of charge we got on this thing. Dude, that needs a lot of stuff. I'll be excited to get the fighter put together. That's what I'm really looking forward to too, because I have this really cool design for a fighter. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to get a fighter, and we're going to use that for our rating and some point salvage, and then we're going to do the other. But first things first, let's see here. What's our battery? Where are we at on battery here? I think this is a warfare. Oh, first of all, tell you the one thing we're going to do is we're going to start doing our we're going to get all of our different thrusters in their groups so I can turn them on, turn them off, stuff like that. This may have to charge. Now there's a problem too, because this thing might have a huge draw, and that could be a problem. So I don't see the flat ones on here, so we got to go back, because we got the two large flat ones. There they are. All right, so these are going to be we're going to call this the digger thruster. Alright, cool. Oh man, did I do... Ah. Oh, freaking hell. Now I gotta change it again, because I didn't set it so that it could actually do something. Alright. Oh, dude, seriously? Now I gotta do it all over again. Oh wait, might not have to. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do it again, ain't I? Because, oh well, we'll see. There's not a lot on there. Yeah, see, they don't give you the on and off options. So we're going to delete that, and we're going to have to do it all over again, because we want the options. So when you're doing these groups, you want to make sure that you set it up so that one of them is there, so that you can toggle it on and off, or do thrust override or stuff like that. Otherwise, it kind of defeats the purpose. I don't know what the what the draw is going to be on the batteries, honestly. Okay, so this can be digger, thruster, save it, alright, turn them off. Alright, so now we're going to go to down, all the way down to, okay, where are they? Let's look for bats. Okay, so we got battery 1 and battery 4. These are the digger batteries. The reason why you set it like this, incidentally, in case you were curious, is because you gotta label it just right, otherwise you're going to be confused in case you're trying to affect something else within the grid. Now they're on auto right now, and they got nothing. Zip. They're toast. Like, fully recharged. What? Fully recharged in minus 2 minutes? Is that possible? It's got 1 megawatt stored in that one. That one's got 1 megawatt stored with 0 inputs. This one has 36 inputs. Wow, we're not getting any power, are we? Alright, you're running. So you must be running on something. Alright. That means my base power must be low. Yeah, sure enough. We really have got to figure out a way to get... I don't know what that is up there. Alright. Looks like we got a ship just hanging out up there. I don't really have a capability to go after it, so... Encroaching on the space pirate's territory, surrender and we'll make it quick. Surrender or die. Wow, these guys have got all kinds of good things to say to us, don't they? Sass talk. So much sass talk. Alright. Well, we've got that there. We're going to let that go ahead and charge. Do we have any ice up here by chance? You know what I think we need to do? We need to go up and get some ice. I think that's what we're going to do right now. And we're going to drop this off in there because we don't need that. We're going to drop that off in there because we don't need that. And we got our rifle. Their pinpoint scope. Alright, let's do this. We're going up top. We've got some daylight out there, I reckon. Yeah, it's afternoon. Yeah, not much out there, is there? We've got to go over there and check out that Mayday at some point. Alright, we're going to get some ice, and then we're going to go build our fighter. What's that? What in the world is floating in the air up there? Oh, whatever it is, it's not registering on my scope, so... Hey, Miniman, welcome! It's been pretty quiet, except for the current drilling situation. I need fuel for all the engines. I don't usually worry too much about my jetpack since I seem to be getting all these bottles. I have so many bottles full of stuff. And what is that? It's not going anywhere, whatever they're doing. Just kind of hanging out there, ain't they? That is where I need to go. But first things first, I also want to get that... Okay, so this is what I decided we're going to do. Every single one of these homesteads that we scrap, we're going to build a bed and stack it in here. And when we make this... Okay, I hear a turbine, but I don't see a turbine. That's so freaky. So anyway, so when we, the number of beds inside of a farmstead that we take over and scrap, we'll move those beds into the facility. That way the colonists have a place. So that's what I was thinking anyway. I should go and finish salvaging the rest of that stash satellite. Is what I ought to do. Yep, I know. Alright, let's go get this. We need the ice for fuel so that we can get some stuff going. We need some charge. Our batteries are running low. And these things aren't cutting the cheese. Not on any level. I mean, it's just not producing enough to compensate for anything. And that one down there, that thing is just pathetic. So I'm thinking. So I'm thinking, let's see here. I'm thinking of taking this out and put this either sideways or in here. Alright, so we need to get some metal. Alright, let's let's get a little of this. Alright, so let's go ahead and drop. Well, let's see if angling it here does a difference. Still not moving very quick, is it? Too close a proximity, I think. Do Can't do it there because I would overload. Right here. So maybe we can clear out enough space. Alright. Ah, man. We're not quite there yet. Okay. Okay. Well, let's see here. All right. Huh. So tricky. Now the thought has crossed my mind to put one of these things out there with a with a welder on it. And I might still do that. I think I might consider that and just be like, okay, it's got a welder on it. Let him shoot it up. I did take that solar panel off of the stash satellite, so that should produce us. All right, now what the hell? Where's it? Oh, good gravy. So it's just a constant power battle to get the power going on, you know? I mean, we can keep feeding fuel into the engine, but kind of annoying to have to deal with a generator all the time, you know? Why can't I place this here? I don't understand. Alright, so this is what we're gonna do. Okay, so it's 3 blocks. It covers a 4-block zone of influence. Alright. So now I know what I gotta do. Let's see. 4-block zone of influence means... Alright. So, let's see here. Or is it 3? I think it's 3 blocks. Alright, so let's take the 3 block out and see how far out we gotta go here. Alright. Alright, and then we gotta go up here. What is up with that? I thought I got all of you. I thought I got all the loose voxel out of here, and lo and behold. Alright. Alright, now. Alright. I figured it would go now just fine. Alright, so. There we go. Well, that should give us a little bit more speed. Alright, so let's see what that did for our power generation capabilities here. I mean, I don't expect it to be huge, but hopefully it's something. So, we're getting 250 and we're getting 155. So we got good clearance on one, poor clearance on the other. But it's still an improvement, so... I'm very tempted to put a 3rd over here. If I was going to do a 3rd, I would run 1, 2. Yeah, I still have the event controller rule, Minuteman. Matt, exactly. I do like the salvage, and that's usually my go-to, but I do have the event controller rule, and I have event controllers for all kinds of stuff, including power, so I could build as many of these as I want. That's not a problem. I'm just trying to not crowd the area and get the maximum amount of power. So this would be the location here, so we do it out to here. So this is where the next one was going to be, so we'll go up. Yeah, we got a lot more grinding to do here. Get this power section done up. It's just a lot easier sometimes, you know? But there is something we do need to salvage, and that's doors. We need doors. We can't build the hangar without it. Alright, let's see. Do we got some... no, we don't. Oh, yeah. I have a power one. There is a power deal up here. The blue one here. I do need to... I'm going to adjust this whole setup here, though. I need to move the event controllers over to the locations of where things are going to be. The other thing is, and I'm going to actually affect this right now, I have the EVA mod so that I can be able to, you know, that way I'd be able to have a voice that says stuff. And so let's go ahead and, let's see here. This is, which sound block do we have on here? It does just general sound blocks, so let's go ahead and run down. Actually, you know what? I wonder if I can access the sound block directly. Nope, I didn't think so. Okay, so let's go. Alright, so the sound block here. Yeah, we're not doing that. We're going to use the AVA one for low power. Let's see. Battery low.
Low power. Charge recommended.
Perfect. That's what we're going to set it for. Okay. So, if we get low power to what that says, then it will let us know. So, back to what we were doing. We need to get the materials to put together a turbine. You know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna build a turbine in here first of all. Let's get that set up. And we're gonna need some stuff. Oops, not gonna need that. But I am gonna need that, that, and we're gonna need some girders. Yeah, I figured you'd be a problem child. Seeing any movement. Everybody's sitting pretty quiet and tight, so that's good. Alright. Now let's see. Bam. And we need some interior plates and some girders. Okay, let's get in here and get some interior plates and some girders. We've got quite a few interior plates. Oh, that's right. We need to have our meal of the day. So we're having cheeseburgers for breakfast. Again. More girders. Gravy. Oh wow, are we actually out of girders? Huh. Alright, no problem. I would like to place an order for some girders, please. Thank you very much for your assistance. We're gonna go ahead and collect our girder order. And while we're at it, let's grab the ammo too, and we'll run it up to the ammo bin. Although, I think we need to do some, like, serious conveyoring out here. There we go. Got another nice, good line here. That one's got some pretty good speed. We should be able to be getting some good power now. Let's check out the wind turbine. And let's check out the warfare battery first. Oh, look at that. 516 coming in. Now that should definitely give us a good charge. Like that. Like that a lot. Alright. Let's see. We're going to take a look here real quick. So the latest turbine, poor, 164. Then we got 166, and we got 208. Yeah, they're all poor, but they're all putting out enough power that we're getting a charge. And look, we even have our green bar. Outstanding. Alright, so let's go ahead and head back down here and get our magazine / repair section taken care of here. Alright, and we're gonna just throw these in here too, why not? Okay. And it would appear it's nighttime outside. Uh-oh. What's that doing down there? Huh. Did that fall down? It was a ship up there. Now it's down here. Huh. Alright. We're gonna do something incredibly stupid. We don't usually go out at night. It's pretty dangerous out at night. You can't see. I'm thinking, let's go over to the, let's investigate this along with the, I want to go over to the farmstead here and see if I can't collect a door. Or anything else salvageable. Of course, we're standing ready to haul butt back if we need to. Uh-oh. Oh, we've got incoming. We need to go back under the cover of our guns, because we have incoming right now. See, that's one of the reasons why I don't like going out at night. There we go. Oh yeah, it's definitely some fierce fighting up there. pursuant. It's very persistent. Oh yeah, they're gonna toast that. Alright. Okay, is there anything else moving in? Oh, nope, just the drifting pursuant that's up there right now. There's a fleeting arrival coming over. It looks like it's gonna be a busy night. Alright, no problem. Okay, so in here, actually, you know what? Okay, I learned something interesting, and that is if you're going to do your builds, that you build yourself a rotor first, and then you make your build on the rotor. And the reason why you do that is because then your batteries will charge while you're working on your build. If you do it just with the, like, you just go with your landing gear, you're not going to get that, that charge going on. And that's kind of useful, you know? Just saying. Alright, so let's see what we got in here. Do we got some materials we can use? We sure do. Alright, so this is the only, I think this is like the only actual rotor we have that's just a rotor. I think all the others are advanced, but I could be wrong. Rotor 2, detached, add small head. Share inertial tensor, and rotor lock. Alright, cool beans. And then we just go ahead and, oh yeah, we're not going to do the stripey thing on this one. And this one's actually going to be, well, we'll use gray and we'll paint it with some camouflage green. We're going to call this battered armor. Alright. I've got two things I need to do. One, we gotta build a freaking bosun seat in here. I am so over having to run all the way back through the base just to sit my butt on a seat. Nope, not doing it. Alright, we're gonna have to sit down. Now, I really want to get these builds done. So, we're definitely going to go and dive into that. Okay, we're sitting tight for a second. Alright, good. Now. Oh, I'm torn. Nah, we'll use this stuff right here. Alright. So, let's see here. Now, what I did have this idea is, I want to do like a fighter. And I want this fighter to have like some certain things. And the really fun part is that we've got that weapons one that's going to be really nice and handy for this. Let's see here. I think we're going to start out with the cockpit. Oh no. We don't have a cockpit, do we? Shoot. We have the one cockpit, but we don't have two cockpits. We need another cockpit. Ah, crap. Well, that's a problem. These drones don't have cockpits, damn it. And I don't have a way to frickin' do that. So, damn. Alright, well. Anything fall down? Nope, nothing fell down. Okay. Well, damn. Alright, let's go check it out. Farmstead was over here somewhere. There it is, right over here. Disturbingly close to whatever this is. Uh-huh. I don't see anything closing in on my position, so let's check this out. Alright, we're doing some night moves. Computer, turn off all the lights. Alright. Where the hell is that? It's over here somewhere. I know it is. I'm pretty sure that's it right there on the other side of the tree. Looks like it landed on the other side. So what is it? Uh-oh. Well, it's moving around. Ah, to the door. Alright, thank you very much. Well, we'll take the door. And can I build lockers now? I can. Cool. Well, I'm looking for doors mostly. I don't see much else in here. Oh wait, there's a display here. Text panel. That reminds me, we have a text panel we need to put the to-do list on. Uh-oh. That's a war claw. What the hell is up with that? Oh man, that's not good. What the hell? Ow. What's up with that? Coming in on a parachute. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. I gotta go. Yikes. I don't know what the hell that is. That thing is hauling. That's something new. Alright, let's get in here. Nice thing about sitting on this is from here we can check We can get onto a GAT right away. A lot of times you don't realize that you can actually control stuff from your actual passenger seat. Now what is okay, there's a headquarters coming down. We seem to be having some pirate stuff. Okay, that's some sort of ship. A pirate ship, a Warclaw pirate ship, whatever that's doing. I don't know where it's going. Maybe it's going down and maybe it's crashing. Okay, and then I saw something else. Where was that? Oh yeah, here's another thing. What's this? Okay, there's another ship coming down. What is with these? Or is that a drop pod of some kind? 2 clicks out. Okay. Is it gonna crash? Looks like it's gonna crash. I'm listening for a boom, but I'm not hearing a boom. Okay. Where'd it go? Alright, looks like that's flying too. Okay, looks like we got some new players in town. Huh. Okay, we got a door at least, so that's getting there. Alright, so let's go ahead and first of all, I think we need to upgrade our defenses in this door, honestly. This is way too much. There's more stuff coming on. It's like tonight the pirates got reinforced or something, because there's like been 3 ships that have come into the area. So I'm kind of concerned here. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little nervous. So let's get a warfare hangar door in place. I just need 5 more. Alright, we're gonna go check this out. I'm really curious what this is. This may be a suicide run, I don't know. But I'm really curious. Did it crash? I'm trying to remember what a Warclaw is. I think a Warclaw was a shuttle of some kind. But it might have been a oh wait, we gotta be careful. This area over there is tricky too. Okay, did it crash? looks like it's crashed. Oh. It looks like it's crashed. Oh, let's get on here and get this thing. How are you still wiggling? Well, it's a fighter cockpit. I kind of needed that anyway. Alright. So is there another autopilot? How do you get out of autopilot? Is there another... There's another stupid... Where the hell is it? There's another grid in here. So we're low on fuel. Oh, it's a hydrogen engine. Alright, wait, is that... Oh, no, it's an event controller. Oh, wait, is that it? Is that it? What is that? Nope. Yeah, it looks like they ran out of hydrogen. Okay. Alright, so that there is a hydrogen tank, and it is out. Okay. But I don't see a... Where is the thing? That's not it. I don't want to get in front of it, because that would be bad. Pretty sure in front of it is where... Okay, what's that? That's another event controller. It's like riding a bucking bronco here. Like, what the hell? Oh, I'm just riding this ship that wants to move around, but it can't go anywhere because it's out of juice. Probably why it came down. Okay, so what's in here? I can't. Let's see. Alright. Huh? Cool. Oh, wow. Tier 3 inside of here. Oh, okay. Well, if anything, I'll take that. Yeah, but I gotta figure out where... Maybe it's back here. Nope, that's a collar. Oh, where the hell is it? If it's got a thing, I'm gonna have to get in front of the guns. I don't want to do that. Ah, dude, where are you? No. No, that's not it. That's oh wait, is it in front? No, that's the freaking... Where is the flippin' thing? Oh, maybe he's under here. No. Is he in here, maybe? Aha! Yeah, I bet that's it right there. There it is, right in here. That's the remote right there. Alright, good. Alright, cool. Alright, so... Oh man, what is with this stupid thing? Alright, so... we need to get fuel in this thing. Oh no. Oh, I ate its battery, didn't I? Oh no, he's got no juice. Well, it's not red, but it is yellow. Okay, so... crap. Okay. So, I'm thinking... I can either run and go get a battery with some power cells. But if I do that, I'm going to need a bunch of fuel, and I'm going to need to... How am I going to get this in the hangar if I don't... I'm going to have to hack everything that's on here. And hope the stupid guys don't get me. Alright. Okie dokie. So, great. So this is what we're doing. Alright, so we are going to hack all kinds of stuff here. I don't know, that's an ore detector, okay. What is that? Oh shoot, a projector. Oh, that's pretty cool. Alright, so we can hack all those things. I don't know, oh it's got, oh cool. Oh, this is a really cool ship. I kinda like this ship actually. That's kinda better than what I had in mind. Alright, so we're gonna go back. Oh, I sure hope this ship is here when I get back. In the meantime, we're gonna get this stuff. And we're gonna go drop that off at the base, and then, yeah. Let's go, yeah. Alright, cool beans. Okay. Oops. A little too close to comfort for that. Alright, so let's fly back over to our base, and I think what we're gonna do... Oh crap, I'm going the wrong way. Gotta be careful where I go, because I could stir up a hornet's nest if I'm not careful. Alright, so what do we got? We are pretty loaded up, so we're gonna drop down, ditch our stuff down in the facility, and grab some power cells. Then we're gonna go back, load up the bats, we'll grab a load of ice, and we'll fly back here after we hack everything that is traceable. And looks like I might not need this after all. I might be doing a salvage and a refit. Wow, I can't believe I got some elite 3-tier webs. Now what? Oh, stinging adversary time. No, I made it that in the nick of time, didn't I? And boom, it goes. Uh-oh. Alright, everybody, thank you so much for joining me. It looks like we had ourselves a little bit of a systems crash, and, yeah, it happens.